don't belong here. Insufferable elitist.
Is that Stilton?
They drop food for me, in and out, like the wind. I think they're afraid. We'll be getting started soon. The Duke's beloved is coming back.
This place is cursed, cracked. I can feel the void seeping in.
I dreamed the Duke and I were hunting. But the deer had faces. There are whales down in the mines. I hear them calling to one another.
Stilton's manor is falling apart.
How did I get so old? Where are the men of my younger days? The dances we had. Time is leaking, coming out of the walls. It's ruining the carpets. Go to Dunwall and tell the Empress that the Duke is in the garden digging up corpses. And he has learned how to sing. She'll know what you need.
3 years ago, something inside Aramis Stilton snapped like a cheap lock. A part of him and a part of this house never left that evening. The Duke's inner circle are still gathered here, setting their grand plan into motion. Delilah's plan. And a part of Aramis Stilton is always here, still breaking. The Void is not exactly a place, and it's much older and stranger than you could ever know. It watches you from within. And at the heart of Stilton's house, the Void is leaking through a pinprick left behind by Delilah's little trick. Even magic is perverted here, and things don't work like they should. Take this. Imagine it's a kind of timepiece. Go and watch the Duke and Delilah. See for yourself what they did.
By the void.
Your guests are waiting in the study. The Duke is demanding refreshments, and I can't get in without the combination.
There's a note on the door, Captain Windelbaum.
What? He's out back. I need the code to the study.
It's in his notebook, ma'am, but he keeps it with him.
Thank you, Corporal. Speaking bluntly, I really don't like Stilton's guests. Earlier, I got my ass chewed out by the Royal Curator. What's her name?
You're talking about Brianna Ashworth, I believe.
Yes, that's her. She's an odd one.
So steady, like a heart beating, and just as easy to stop.
that Ashworth made.
The only way out of here is through the present, using this timepiece.
Waves. Yo, warm the quilts, will you? I feel like it's...
A diversion for the decadent. Stilton had taste before lunacy took his mind.
Do with a request like that. Gooseberry wine in the South? Careful!
You have to understand.
There's something else you should know. The center of the manor is off limits tonight. Everything around the study.
What's so special about the center of the manor?
Nothing, usually. But the Duke and his party are here tonight, and they don't want to be disturbed. So that entire part of the house is under lockdown by the Grand Guard.
I was wrong to take your tone. I assure you, I rubbed shoulders with some of Karnaka's best people.
Trust me, you don't want to get tangled up with the Duke and his inner circle. You have to understand. I'm going to call for help if you don't go.
I'm going to...
What will change in the present based on what I do here tonight?
I'll check around here.
Show yourself!
I'll search with you. Wait, I'll have a look over there.
Let's see. What was it, huh?
Leave at once, or I'll call for help.
Someone is asking.
Stilton's sealed off from the rest of the district.
Show yourself. State your name. What was that?
Stilton wasn't born to all this. Allegedly, he started as a miner. Megan claims Stilton was a good man, at odds with the Duke.
No.
I'll find you, you know.
You've been warned. I'm going to call.
I might be able to get around that, going back into the past. was doing in Dunwall on this night. Or what I am doing. Maybe it's open in the present.
wonder who that was. Anybody?
The Grand Guard was protecting Stilton back then.
Hey, who is... Got to get this...
Huh?
You are...
Where are you hiding, coward?
I'll search with you.
Let's see.
Can't have gone far.
What?
Huh?
Who's there? Hey, who is... What was that? What are you? Let's have a look around.
Wonder what I'm dealing with.
I'll search with you.
My nerves are shot. Someone save it.
I'll help you look around. Wait, I'll have a look over there.
No way! I'll check around here.
You aren't going anywhere.
Damn it!
I'll use your bloody guts to hatch you little babies. Whatever happened seems to be centered at some focal point.
I'll just draw it. Revenge! I know you're here somewhere. Let's see.
I'll search with you.
What was it? I wonder who that was.
I'll check around here.
Wait, I'll look over there. Hey, who do you think you're going? Yes, road for you. You are...
Whatever happened seems to be centered at some focal point.
Fight face to face. Hey, you! Come here! I'll help you look around.
I could swear I saw someone.
Wait, I'll have a look over there.
Something moved. Pretty sure of it.
What? Hey, where you? Kill you for that! You weren't going anywhere. What was that? I'll search with you.
Did I imagine that? No, I'm sure. Could swear I saw them.
I wonder what I'm dealing with.
Maybe he took the stairs.
No way!
I'll be damned!
Could swear I saw someone.
It looked like
I'm always alert.
I saw something.
Been moved. Pretty sure of it.
What?
Shit!
Listen to Mom.
No
and become a
way!
hairdresser.
Too late for him. Did I imagine? You're so dead!
What was that?
I'll kill you.
I'll check around here.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I'll have a look over there. What was that?
Shit!
here somewhere.
I'll help you look around.
Did I imagine that? No, I'm sure.
Check around here.
But I saw something.
I'll be damned!
What? Shit! No way! Hey, what do you think? Roll it.
You've been found guilty of standing in my
You're done!
He's dead! You alright?
Lost him. I'll search with you. Huh?
You can't stay here. They only need me. Bloody guts.
Whatever happened seems to be centered at some focal point.
They're all bad people, like I
Can't hear anything. It'd be easier if we could open the door and get closer. You saw it doesn't work? I got a glimpse of Stilton's notebook last month, but he must have changed the combination since then. Hey. What?
What? What's going on here? Did you hear that?
What was?
I'll check around here.
Found anything yet? Keep your eyes
Nothing
peeled.
here.
Nothing.
Things seem to be the worst here. The two times are overlapping somehow.
Welcome again to my house. Let's get this over with.
What we're about to attempt has never been done. It's beyond my understanding, and certainly beyond yours. If anyone has any doubts, set them aside now.
This defies rational understanding. It's the frayed edge when natural philosophy crosses over into something else.
Yes, I can feel it. We risk madness.
The more I hear, the more I think this is ill-advised. Who wants to speak with the dead? If this Delilah really was killed or banished from the world, what if she's lost her mind?
Delilah's stronger than before. The Duke and I have heard her voice, whispering to us. And now it's time. So take your positions. Focus on the void behind the world. You can feel her power, can't you?
By the stars! This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended.
Wait! Wait! We can't really...
Idiot!
Here, returned from the cold, from forever.
How curious. It seems to have worked.
My spirit is safe now, inside this thing. Luca, you must lock it away.
I can still see the insides. One has become a stone, the other reforged and marked by the one whose eyes are black.
Poor Aramis. I feel obliged to take care of him out of loyalty to my father.
Wait. You are hidden, that I know who you are. I know when you are. You've come to watch me return, and someday I'll come for you.
The void beyond the world is strange. I won't ever understand all I've seen.
Focus on the void behind the world. You can feel her power, can't you?
By the stars! This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended.
Wait! Wait! We can't really...
Idiot!
Returned from the cold, from forever.
How curious. It seems to have worked.
Here you are! My pretty ones, this is all for you.
Safe now, inside this thing. Luca, you must lock it away.
I can still see the insides. One has become a stone, the other...
Here you are!
I need time to think. Talking to Sokolov or Megan.
very edges of the void. But this one is special. It's the place where my throat was cut 4,000 years ago. This is where my life ended, and where it began again. It's where they made me.
This part of the void feels older.
Right up until the end, I thought I'd find a way to escape. I fought, but the rooms only cut my skin, so I went limp. And then the knife touched my throat, and I knew I'd waited too long. The blood ran out, and I became a god. Now you know Delilah's secret. At the end of her days, she drifted through the void and should have been lost forever. But her will and cunning are second to none. She found this place, the island in the void where I became what I am. It changed her, and she discovered a way to draw from it, tapping into the power here. Delilah is a part of me now, and I don't like it. You have to give Delilah credit. She tore out a piece of herself and hid it away, inside a thing made of bones. She's made herself immortal. If you want to kill Delilah, you're going to have to find her spirit and give it back to her. Reaching it won't be easy, but what comes after that might be the hardest thing you will ever have to do.
The world is full of secrets. All right, back to the skiff. Sokolov should be waiting.
What's coming to him, Megan? Leaders rot. Are you ready to leave? The dust is wreaking havoc on my throat.
Yes. I paid a visit to Paolo and the Howlers, and I've been to Stilton's house. We can go. Duke Luca Abel tore down the old palace in Karnaca and built himself a new one, a monument to his ego. Whether he knows it's coming or not, I'm here to exact vengeance for everything he's done to me, my family, and the place of my birth. I'm going to show him what happens to those who threaten the Empress. After tonight, the Duke will either be dead or deposed, depending on how this plays out. I've got to get inside, take care of the Duke, and find a way to steal Delilah's soul.
Can you feel it? This is my last night. Soon, I'll dissolve into the great nothing.
You can't. I need you.
I've stayed too long. Find Delilah's spirit. Trap her with this cage of dead flesh. Set me free.
I don't understand.
You will, very soon.
I can't believe it's taken this long for someone to go after the Duke. Another aristocratic boss living in. Are you ready for this?
I've broken into palaces before. They're made to keep out armies. Stopping one man with a piece of sharp metal is another story altogether.
Killing off Duke Abel is only part of the puzzle. You've also got to find whatever it is he's keeping for Delilah.
You were cryptic about what you gleaned from visiting the Dust District, which is fine. The world is better with a hint of mystery. But once you're inside the Grand Palace, whatever you do could affect things in Karnaca for years to come. Remember that.
The Duke has pissed away any respect I might have had for his position. He's going to pay for his part in Delilah's coup.
Ready to visit the Duke?
Let's go.
At the palace, the Duke has a look-alike body double, meant to confuse assassins. A friend of mine washes the linens and said the double is a smoker, if that helps. Maybe you can talk to him. She says he's a nice guy. What a shitty job, pretending to be a tyrant like Duke Luca Abel.
Why don't they just overthrow him?
He's got an army, control of the mines, and he's had your support from the capital. At the Duke's parties, people carve up the country while eating boiled crab.
There were parties like that in Dunwall. Toadies sucking up to Emily made me want to be back on the streets in Serkonos.
You're forgetting what that's like. I watched those party lights from the roof of the abandoned butcher shop where I slept, in the flooded district.
I know you struggled. After years at court, I'm a nobody again. But what I've seen here will stay with me when I return to Dunwall Tower. Being in Karnaca again has given me perspective.
Good. After you've eliminated the Duke, find what he's holding for Delilah and take it. When you're finished, I'll pick you up in the skiff.